So in order to knock the credit bureaus out, there's some words, some terms, some phrases that you gotta understand, and I'm gonna break down everything for you. So the most important, the first word you gotta understand is that you're a consumer. And here's why this is important. The United States is a corporation. Yes, it's a corporation. They lied to us. Now I'm gonna basically break down what the United States is, right? So let me look it up for you. So let's define United States according to the law. So 28 USC 3002:15, right? The United States means a federal corporation, an agency, department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States, or you know what? So guess what that means? Now that you understand that the United States is a corporation, right? It's a corporation. That means they're in the business of making money. Now, if they're in the business of making money and you're a consumer, without a consumer, there's no business, right? Just like when you go to Walmart, without the consumer, without you, there's no business. Because if you're not spending money, that corporation will die. So now that you understand that United States is in the business of making money, now that you understand that you're a consumer and not a citizen, because there's no definition of citizen, that means you're a consumer, you have rights, citizens don't have rights. So I want you to understand that first. Now that you understand that you're a consumer, now that you understand that you have rights, because the news, the media, everybody's lying to us about citizens and everything like that. No, you're a consumer. I want you to understand that first. Now, consumer have rights, consumer have laws, and that you'll be able to use these laws to knock the credit bureaus out. So that's the first important word that you gotta understand. Woo! Hey, now that you understand that United States is a corporation and you understand that you're a consumer, I want you to understand that the credit bureaus is not who they really are, right? What I mean by that is the credit bureaus is really consumer reporting agency. So let's look up the word consumer reporting agency. According to the law, according to 15 USC 1681 AF, right? Look it up because I want you to understand what's going on. Consumer reporting agency. The term consumer reporting agency means any person which for monetary fees, dues, or a cooperative nonprofit basis regularly engages in or in part in the practice of assembling or evaluating consumer credit information or information on consumers for the purpose of furnishing consumer reports to third parties, in which uses any means of facility of interstate commerce for the purpose of preparing or furnishing consumer reports. So you're probably trying to figure out, yo, what does it really mean? So I was just like, I was reading it over and over again, trying to figure it out. But how I interpret it, just like the United States is a corporation in the business of making money, I want you to understand that the credit bureaus are just nothing more than just a consumer reporting agency. They're supposed to maintain files and records, right? Just like they're supposed to maintain files and records, just like the secondary agencies, the snitches, right? LexisNexis, CoreLogic, SafeStream, they're supposed to do the same thing as well. And guess who else is supposed to do the same thing as well? The banks. Because guess what? They also have our consumer report, because what? They give us a consumer score, right? They give us a credit score. So they're supposed to do the same thing. And guess what that means, right? Since they're supposed to maintain files and records, let's look up the word file. So according to the law, right? According to 15 USC 1681 AG, right? The term file, when used in connection with information on any consumer, means all of the information on that consumer recorded and retained by a consumer reporting agency, regardless of how the information is stored. Woo-hoo. Hey, this all gonna make sense here surely, but guess what? Remember when I told y'all that everything on your credit report is supposed to have written instructions? Yes, everything on your credit report is supposed to have written instructions. Hey, this is about to be fire. Since everything on your credit report is supposed to have written instruction, guess what? They're supposed to maintain that written instructions on file. And I guarantee they don't have it on file. So guess what? You can get anything removed from your credit report. Yes, you can get anything removed from your credit report by just that one law right there, or that one definition. You can get anything removed off your credit report because they don't have that on file. They didn't have your written instructions, so they don't have it on file. That means what? It's not supposed to be on your credit report. Hey, hope y'all got that. Let me know in the comments if y'all got that. Drop a 100 in the comments if y'all got it. But here's another way how we gonna knock the credit bureaus out. So the secret letter is very important, because guess what? In the secret letter, what we tell them to do, we tell them to investigate everything on our credit report. Now, since they're supposed to do an investigation, let's look up what an investigation means first. So according to the law, right? According to 15 USC 1681 AE, right? The term investigation consumer report means a consumer report or portion thereof in which information on a consumer's character, general reputation, personal characteristics, or mode of living is obtained through personal interviews with neighbors, friends, or associates of the consumer reported on, or with others with whom he is acquainted or whom may have knowledge concerning any such items of information. It's a wrap. Hey, it's game over. So here's what's supposed to happen. When you send that letter off to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, here's what they're supposed to do, right? They're supposed to follow these procedures, right? They're supposed to do an investigation. They're supposed to do an interview, right? And after they conduct that interview, guess what they're supposed to do? They're supposed to maintain it and put it on your record. They're supposed to file that in your record. And guess what they don't do? They don't do none of that. So guess what? You can knock them out by using those two definitions, right? File and investigation, so you can knock them out. Hey, it's game over. I promise you, right? So understanding that they're supposed to do a proper investigation, they're supposed to do interviews, they're supposed to maintain all these records on file. This is how you're gonna be able to knock them out, by using those simple definitions. And I'm gonna show you in another video on how to actually write up a letter and things like that if they don't properly do it. I'm gonna break down these next words, which is identity theft, but people misuse it and abuse it. They file fake police reports, but you don't have to do none of that, because guess what? You understand who you really are. You understand that you're a consumer and not a citizen, and you understand that you have rights and you have the power, and you have the power to knock the credit bureaus out with the laws I'll show you and the definitions I'll show you. So guess how we're going to use these definitions and these laws? I want you to watch this video right here. Watch this video right here so you can use everything that I'll show you to knock the credit bureaus out. So go watch it.